Hello everyone, this is Andrew at Crown Academy of English. Today we are doing a vocabulary lesson all about expressions with the word care. So care, well, the pronunciation is care, care, and it is both a verb and a noun. So let's look at some common uses of the word care. Care for. Care for someone. So this means to protect someone and provide them with what they need. And we often care for children, old people, and ill people. Example. The nurse is caring for the patient. So here is the nurse, and here is the patient. The nurse is caring for the patient. Mark cares for his sick mother. He cares for his sick mother. Okay, so care for someone. There is another very different use of care for someone. So this is different. And this meaning is to have strong feelings for someone. Example. Mark says, "I really care for you, Jane." So this is another way of saying, "I love you, Jane." Okay, so he really has strong feelings for Jane. Notice that this meaning we are describing feelings. So this specific meaning of care describes feelings. Therefore, this meaning of care does not have a continuous form, because I'm sure you already know that in English, if a verb is describing feelings, then it does not have a continuous form. So, for example, "I am really caring for you, Jane." This is wrong for this particular meaning. Okay? And there is another meaning of care for, and this is the form. Would you care for something? So this means, would you like something? And it is a very formal way of offering something to someone. So it is a very formal and polite way of offering something to someone. Would you care for a cup of coffee? Would you care for a cup of coffee? So, for example, I am sure that the Queen of England would use this expression to offer you a cup of coffee. Would you care for a glass of wine? So it's a very polite way of saying, would you like a glass of wine? It's a very good expression. To care. So this is obviously a verb. This is very, very common in English. If you care, it means that something is important to you. It interests you. It concerns you. It worries you. And we often use care to care in a negative sentence, to say that something does not interest us or it does not concern us. So we often say, "Don't care." Example. Jane says, "Let's go to New York." Mark says, "But it's snowing." And Jane replies, I don't care. I really want to go. So Jane is saying, well, the fact that it is snowing, it is not important. It doesn't concern Jane. The snow doesn't worry Jane. She doesn't care. She really wants to go. Okay, so she's saying it's not important. I'm not worried. The snow is not a problem. I really want to go. Another example, Sarah says, David says that he doesn't like you. And Mark replies, I don't care. So Mark is saying, the fact that David doesn't like me is not important. I am not worried. I am not concerned. I'm not interested. I'm not interested in what David says. I don't care. And there are more examples. So this is the same meaning, to care about something, but here we are being more specific. We are specifying what we care about or what we do not care about. So Jane says, David thinks that I am stupid, but I don't care about his opinion. So we are saying here that David's opinion does not interest me. David's opinion does not interest me, does not concern me, does not worry me. I don't care about his opinion. This is another very good expression, very common. Couldn't care less. And this means this means don't care, but it is much stronger. It's a very strong version of do not care. So it means to not care at all about something. And it's very strong. So example, this is a brother and a sister, and they are arguing. The brother says, I think that you should look for a job. And his sister replies, I couldn't care less about what you think. So the sister is annoyed. She's not pleased with her brother. And she's saying, I don't care about what you think. But it's even stronger than that. She's saying, I couldn't care less. So it's very strong. And she's saying that I don't care at all about what you think. Just a warning for you, this is very aggressive. Okay, so if someone gives you their opinion, if you reply with saying, I couldn't care less, it's very aggressive. It's very, very strong. So be careful with who you say this to. Okay, it's very aggressive. Take care of someone. This means to protect someone and provide them with what they need. To look after someone. To be responsible for someone. Mark is taking care of the children today. Mark is taking care of the children today. So this is Mark. And here are his children. He is taking care of them. Today he is responsible for them. He is looking after them. Another example. Don't buy a dog. You won't take care of it. You won't take care of it. And we can also say take care of something. This means to manage something. to be responsible for something. So often with this meaning, the something is often a task or a small job to do. David, what is your job here? I take care of customer service. So Jane's job is customer service. She's responsible for customer service. Okay. Another example, another very good use of this is we can also say to take care of a problem. And this means to solve a problem. So if your manager comes to you and says, there is a problem with my computer, you can reply, don't worry, I will take care of it. I will take care of it. This means that you will try to solve the problem on his computer. So to take care of a problem. Take care. So take care without a preposition. It means be careful or be safe. There is a lot of traffic. Take care when you cross the road. This is a dangerous part of town. Take care. And we can also say take care when saying goodbye to someone. Mark says, goodbye Jane, take care. So it's just another way of saying goodbye. It's after we say goodbye, we can say take care. It's just a kind way of saying be safe, be well. Okay, so it's a very common and informal expression with someone that we know. Okay, so that's the end of the lesson. Would you like an online English lesson? Perhaps you would like to practice your speaking, or perhaps you would like to prepare for an important English exam. If so, then you can click here on the screen for the prices and more information.